Hey guys, we're starting soon. Hey guys. Okay, let me know if you can hear me and see me. Again, I'm using eCam for one of the first times, so I'm trying to make sure I got it all right. So just let me know if you're watching. Let me know if you can hear me. And then I'll see if I got it all up and going. Okay, good. Oh no. I am watching it along with you, so just to make sure everything is going smooth on my end. Say hi in the comments. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Hey guys. And I'll try to write in the comments too so I can see how quickly those go. But yeah, guys, tonight we are going to be crafting a macrame project. You guys love macrame projects. We did like an owl and a plant hanger before in Homemade Lux, and we did like a mandala last year. So this year we're going back and doing a wall hanging that is super, super cute, as you could see in the picture. So as always, guys, this is a Homemade Lux project. Every time you subscribe to our subscription or just purchase a one-time box like this one, you will get this box on your doorstep every single month from homemadelux.com. And of course, follow us on at Homemade Lux on Instagram, especially, and Facebook. But for now, are you ready to get crafty? Let me show you what's in the kit this month. So we've got macrame cord, natural, because I just like the natural color. But of course, if you're doing this on your own, you can switch up the colors. Shoot, a nice blue is always nice, a gray, whatever goes with your thing. But we're doing a natural macrame cord. It's classic and it always looks good. And a dowel, so that's literally all you need. Of course, this macrame cord can be a little bit pricey, and so that's all that's in the kit this month, and it will create this amazing wall hanging. The other thing that's always in our kits are our instructions. So you will get a video instruction just like this one. Plus you have written and pictures for this wall hanging. And I've also included some pages on how to do each knot individually. So you will be learning how to do these 4 knots in this craft kit, which are knots that you can then use to always make other macrame projects. Macrame is one of those things, once you get into it, you will love it and you will just, want to do other different projects. And with the knowledge of those 4 knots, you'll be able to do whatever you want. So I also wanted to show you guys last month's project, which is still available since it's a spring project, and it's these Hello Peeps signs, and we did these last month. We did Craft Life and did this, and it looks so good, guys. I like this with like on a wreath, It looks really, really cute, or just on your wall or in a bookcase, anything like that. It looks super, super cute. And as always, let me show you, oh, microphone. Oh, wrong one. Where is my camera? Where is my camera? Okay. Sorry, guys. Make sure you can still hear me. Let me know if you can still hear me. But I want to show you guys our website, which is homemadelux.com. You can find all of our craft kits here, including this craft kit that you can purchase from us to make this exact thing that we're making now. Here's the Hello Peeps that I was telling you about, and these are some other of our spring projects that are super, super cute and still available on our website. If you love crafting like I do and you're interested in our monthly subscription, we've got different subscription lengths for you: a monthly, a 3 month, or a 6 month. So if you don't want the commitment of a subscription box, you can just come right here to our one-time craft kits and just see all the craft kits that you can just purchase as one-time kit and craft with your honey, craft with your girlfriends, whatever you want to do. The other thing we have are our craft kit bundles, which is a great deal. You basically get three kits, and the third one is half off. So for right now, you could get the spring Easter kit, and it has these 3 projects in it, which is our Hello Peeps sign, our did you die sign, and our felt flower bunny sign. Super, super cute, very spring, very Easter. Easter's coming up. But we also have other craft bundles. We've got clay and soap projects, string art projects, yarn projects. We've got our fall kits, Christmas, and Valentine's craft night. So guys, go ahead to Homemade Lux and check out some of these amazing crafts. But for now, let's get back to this project that we're doing now. Let me get my face here. Okay, so you guys ready to craft? Let me get this Hello Peeps out of the way. That's such a cute project. So guys, I have not done macrame in so long, so I'm gonna be learning along with you. Not learning, because I know how to do these, but it's been so long. So the first step you're gonna do from our instructions, are you're gonna cut the strands as follows. So you're gonna cut 70-inch strands, and you need 14 of them. So that's what I'm gonna start off with. I've already cut these, so you don't have to watch me do that. But then you just fold them over, fold them in half, and then you're gonna do your lark's head knot. So that's the one that you're gonna be doing here. You're gonna just come underneath here like this and pull these through. And we're just gonna do 14 of these. So normally, if I wasn't filming this, I would be doing this like hanging this dowel from like a hanger or something like that. Right, I've added some, like a hook, and I've got it hooked onto my camera right now. But that's what I would do. I'd hang it on a wall. So if you have those disposable command hooks and stuff like that, those work well to just hang this on the wall while you're doing it. So this is the first knot that you are learning, and it's called the lark's head knot. You're basically just looping it like this, and you're pulling these through like that. And it's important with macrame that you have the same kind of tension on all of your knots. So you don't want like one lark's head is like super tight and then the other one's super loose. You want to make sure you have that same amount of tension going all the time. So if you're online, guys, just say hi. Tell me where you're tuning in from. And tell me if you have ever done macrame before. I'm super excited about this. I don't know if we're going to finish the whole thing tonight. Macrame can take a bit of time, but I definitely want to show you guys all the different knots. And then we might pick up tomorrow and finish it up. But this is such I mean, macrame, it made a huge comeback. It never really went out of style, but now it's like everywhere. You go into Home Goods and you see macrame. And when I see like the prices that they charge for the macrame, I'm like, okay, I've got to add a macrame project to Homemade Lux kits because these are so easy to do. They really are. They're like super, super easy. And you just would not believe how super easy these projects are once you learn the knots, right? So everything takes practice, but you can definitely learn to do macrame. I really want to do like a huge macrame wall hanging in my house. And these are the kind of kits that give you that skill set, right? Because you can make this small one with us, and it's not really that small. I mean, this is a 12-inch dowel, and this is going to be a good length. But if I don't know if you've ever seen like those really, really large scale macrame pieces that take up like a good piece of a wall. So stunning, right? So unique. It's not just like a picture you would buy in a store. And like with all crafts, it's like it's something you've made yourself. So you just feel, I don't know, there's just something about looking around your home and seeing pieces that you've made yourself, right? Um, that's what Homemade Lux is all about. All of our projects are home decor projects specifically because of that. Um, I would blog on this YouTube channel about different projects I was doing to when I moved into my home when we first bought our first home. And I DIY'd my curtains and all kinds of different like home projects. And it's like you just get so much pride from doing things in your home yourself and looking around your house and seeing. If you're just joining, guys, these are called Lark's head knots. And there are the cords we cut are 70 inches long, and we are adding 14 of them to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. So we got our 14. And now I'm going to teach you the square knot. Let's look back at our instruction kit that comes with every Homemade Lux box. And step 2, now that we've got our Lark's head on, is we're going to be making square knots with our first 4 strands. And I've got like a pictorial here on how to do the square knot. So the square knot is pretty easy. It's actually like my favorite one. So what you do, you always need 4 cards for your square knot. And what you do is you put it into the number 4. You bend this first one like a 4 or like a C. And you do it like this. You've got this off to the side, and you're going to actually have this underneath this last one. So you've got your 4, you got your backwards 4, you got these 2 in the middle, you got this one on top, and then you're going to just pull this through there, and then you're gonna tighten it. And this part, guys, is why I said it's so much easier to do macrame when it's hanging, because it's just easier to the tension. So you did that. That's part 1 of a square knot. The second part is doing a backwards 4 or a D, whichever one works for you. You know that this one over here is going to be on top of your 4, your backwards 4, and then you're going to pull this right on through this loop here. And that's it. You've got your cute little square knot. Isn't that a cute knot? I don't know. This knot is just one of my favorites. It's really classic. You can make a lot of cute things with it. So let me show you again. You're going to you always want these to be in line. You're going to do your 4, You're going to make sure this one is on top. You got your 4. This one's on top. You're going to pull this one through the loop. And that is the basis for what we're going to be doing with this wall hanging. We're going to be making some really nice square knots. Again, backwards 4. This is going to be on top of this one. Sorry. This is going to be on top. And guys, it's kind of with when your cards are longer, it's kind of harder. But yeah, so you got this on over, got this underneath, and then you're going to take this one and pull it through. Alrighty. And tighten this up, pull, make sure it's nice and tight, make sure it's as tight as the one next to it. So they're like the same row, you know? All right, you've done 2 square knots. Let's get it again. Taking 4 strands, you're gonna make the 4, and this goes on top of it. So you've got your 4, then you're going to bring this through. All right. Okay, got that. Next, got these 2, and I'm gonna bring, guys, you wanna make sure these don't wrap around. And you're gonna make macrame. All right. Say hi, guys, if you're watching. Tonight we are making macrame. I'm so sorry I'm coming on a weekday. I normally would not do that, but I really wanted to get this video out. I have family coming in town. My brother is coming all the way from Barbados. I've got a ton of friends coming in town for my husband's birthday party. So I'm super excited about it. As per usual, he's telling me I'm doing way too much. And as usual, I think I'm not doing enough, so. But I am kind of going all out for his party. I'm really, really excited for him. I turned 40 last year, and he took me to Dubai and the Maldives for my 40th, so I knew I had to do something pretty cool to top that. I don't think I'll be able to top it, but he is going to be super excited to see all of his friends and stuff, so I'm super excited for him to celebrate with all of our friends. If you guys had a big birthday, what did you do for that birthday? I've never thrown my husband a birthday party before, and we've been together 20 of his 40 years, so I'm super excited about this. He's not really a party person, but I know he's going to super enjoy this party, just because, you know, we moved to Austin and all of our friends are kind of still in Houston and wherever else. So it's always cool to get together with people, and, you know, it's just kind of cool. We used to entertain a lot when we were in Houston, and here in Austin we don't have as many friends and stuff, so it is cool that a lot of our friends from Houston are coming up to celebrate with my husband. So it would be kind of cool. But yeah, I am so looking forward to it. So if you are tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from. If you have ever done macrame before, and what did you do? Like, what kind of macrame project did you do? And let me check here and make sure this is still going. Okay. All right, still going. All right, let me go back here. So how are you guys doing? If you're watching, just say hi as we do this macrame wall hanging. Right now we're doing a bunch of square knots to get this hanging going. And if you missed it, let me show you what project it is that we are currently working on. We are working on this project. It is a wall hanging. Macrame is so popular right now. So we definitely wanted to share a macrame project with you guys. And we hope you enjoy it. It looks kind of complicated, right? It is so not complicated. It is very easy. So we have completed our first row of square knots. These look great, right? The next step is to take 2 over here and 2 over here, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to create more square knots, but with these 2 off to the side. That way we're going to be making a triangle as we go down. So we've got 4 cords here, and we're going to make our 4. Make sure this is underneath, and then we're going to pull this through the loop and tighten. And again, guys, when you do this project at home, go ahead and hang it up. It makes it a whole lot easier because you're working with gravity to make sure you're going in the right direction. So go here and we'll do our backwards 4 and pull through. And we've got this going. All right. Great. Next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you can see the square knot is like in between these first 2. So that is going to give us the shape that we really want for this project. People see these macrame projects in, they're in West Elm, they're in Crate and Barrel, they're all over, and they think it's super complicated, but it really isn't. As long as you learn a few knots, which I will teach you 4 of them tonight, you can make all kinds of projects. We've already done two types of knots so far on this project. We've got the Lark's head knot up here and square knots that we're going to be doing for quite a while as we come and try to make this into a triangle, I guess. Yeah. Making this into a triangle. So if you're joining us tonight, guys, I'm so sorry again that I'm joining. We're doing this on a weeknight, but hey, maybe you put the kids to bed and now you're watching some YouTube. You're watching some YouTube in bed, which is one of my favorite pastimes. I just like to watch YouTube all the time. Okay. So you can definitely see this taking shape. Macrame is super relaxing. Yes, it takes a while, but it is definitely relaxing to do. Very relaxing project. And let me just put that project up on the screen again for you. This is the project that we are doing. It is a homemade luxe craft kit, which means everything you need to create this project is in the box that shows up on your doorstep. You don't have to think about it. You've always seen these macrame projects in the store or on TV or in the craft store, and you wondered how they did it, or you wish you could make it, and you can. This is such an easy project, guys. I promise. It's super easy. You can do it, and I'm going to show you how. And if you get the craft kit with all the supplies, you can make this. As I showed you before, it comes with the step-by-step instructions, pictures, video, written instructions to walk you through each step of how to create this wall hanging. So you got this. You can certainly do this. Trust me. But isn't this a cute project? I see these on Etsy and everywhere else all the time. And as I was saying earlier, I really want to make like a huge one for my house. They just look so good. In a huge way. And we're doing natural yarn, but you can mix in different color yarns, or you can just do, just a different color altogether. Instead of this natural color, you can make it blue, you can make it blue and natural, you can make it gray and natural. You can just mix up colors, which is definitely a different take. People also really like to dye this macrame cord because it's really it takes on dye really well because it's cotton. So it's pretty easy to do. All right, so we've got 2 rows down. So here we had taken off 2. Now you're going to take off 2 more on the end so that you have 4 over here. And again, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to go ahead and create your square knots again. And as you can see, you're going to get a nice huge piece just from learning these 2 knots so far. And honestly, after you do the square knot section, I mean, that on its own is a really cute wall hanging. You can just, you could leave it right there. But I'm going to show you the double half hitch knot next. And that is a really cool knot as well. You want to make sure that these don't, move around on you. Keep them nice and straight so that they line up properly when you're done with your macrame. You want everything to be nice and flat. You don't want to get to the end and then your macrame is all bumpy. Who wants bumpy macrame? So if you're joining us, say hi, guys. Tell me where you're joining in from. And what's the weather where you are? It's been so crazy here. I'm in Austin, and we actually had a tornado last week. It was bonkers. We've never had a tornado. We were just sitting at home, minding our business, and you get, that tornado. It wasn't a watch, it was a tornado warning that there's a tornado in the area. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't think I've always got on watches, tornado watch, but a tornado warning has never popped up on my phone before. So that was definitely scary. Sheltering. And then we look outside and we saw the leaves were like swirling in the air in circles. Like it was for real, a tornado was outside. So yeah, we definitely hunkered down for sure. But I mean, then we saw the damage, and it was so it went through my neighbor's backyard, a neighbor's backyard. I should say my neighbor's, a neighbor's backyard. I mean, right down the street. So much damage, and you're like, wow, this could have been our home. This could have been us. So many people are displaced right now. And it's just a normal day, you know. It's just funny how life works. One day stuff is super normal, and the next day you got a tornado running through your neighborhood. So it's just kind of crazy. Okay. So I'm going to do already at this last row, this last knot. But if you're tuning in, guys, say hi. Don't be a stranger. Say hi. Tell me where you're tuning in, where you're watching from. Tell me if you've ever done macrame before. If you have, what have you made? And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? Get you a homemade Lux kit so you can make this project with us. And honestly, guys, you don't need to buy a homemade Lux craft kit to make this project. You can just go to your local store and get the materials that I mentioned at the beginning. Okay, so we've got 4 off to the side. Now we're going to do 2 more so that we have 6 off to the side on both sides. And we're going to do more square knots. You know the drill. So you can see our little triangle starting to form here. You're going to do your 4. Doing your 4. And pulling through. Macrame is so relaxing. I mean, I just find it so relaxing anyway. I remember growing up, my mom would do a lot of different crafts like macrame, crochet. She was sewing. She was super, super crafty. Definitely know that's where I got my craftiness from. She did a lot of ceramics too. Just love, I mean, crafting is like one of those things that we all did growing up. And then somehow, because we're adults, we stopped crafting. And why? It's such a cool hobby. Like, are you one of those people who used to craft, but now you don't because you have kids, or life is just busy, you've got a career, or you're just busy in the home, and you just can't make the time to craft? I really want to encourage you to make that time. Seriously, guys, you only have one life. Spend it doing things that you enjoy. And it's definitely something that you could do with your kids, but I feel like it's super important to have time away, away from your kids, doing stuff that you like to do. So right now, the kids are asleep, and I am doing this relaxing macrame project. You know, it's kind of cool. And when the night's over, I'm going to have this super cool thing that I can hang in my home. If you make this macrame, guys, where would you hang it in your home? If you're watching live or if you catch this on a replay, let me know. I'll be checking the comments. This is such a cool project. Let me switch back. Let's do this last one. All right. Another row done. And you know the drill. We're going to put 2 more off to the side. I believe that's 8 and 8. See something. Okay. 8. All right, let's do this. 4, 4, 4. All right, back to square knots. You're going to do your 4, pull this through, and create your square knot. It's so simple, guys. If you are watching, say hi, even if you're catching this on the replay. No, I came live tonight pretty late, but I really wanted to craft tonight. I really just wanted to craft tonight, seriously. I've got a lot on my plate. I'm a little bit stressed with the party coming up and work, of course. And it's shipping time for Homemade Lux. So actually, if you like this project and you want to grab a craft kit, we're actually shipping this on Saturday. So the process has begun of packing these up and getting these shipping labels on so we can make sure these all go out on Saturday. So don't miss out, guys. Macrame is one of those projects that always sells out. People just love it. But yeah, I just really wanted to craft tonight. It's one of those relaxing things. It's almost like taking a bath, right? It's like one of those relaxing things. All right, I'm done another row. Oops, wrong way. Let me see. Let's get you back down here. All right, so now we're gonna do 10. Make sure you got that straight. Okay, make sure you've got 4 and 4. So we're just gonna do 2 on this row. 2 on this row. And then we'll do 1 on the next row. That wasn't so bad. You can definitely see our triangle now taking shape. And like I told you, this is actually, a cute macrame look all on its own. It's just this, like that. I hope you can see how to do these square knots. They're super simple. Like I mentioned before, when you're doing it, if you hang it up, it's much easier because you have gravity helping you with tightening these knots. I'm laying these flat so that you guys can see it on the camera. So again, you're going to do the same thing. 2 over here and 2 over here. And we've got, okay, sorry. 2 over here and 2 over here. Okay, and we're going to do our last one here. Our last 4. Our last square knot. Okay, and then the backwards 4. This on top and pull this through. Right. There. Look at this, guys. You've already done a cute, literally I've seen projects that is just this in the store and selling them for a whole bunch of money. So next, you're going to take our box insert. Again, this is the project we're making. So we're going to be doing those 2 rows of half hitch knots. So let's see these instructions. Hold the left cord to the right and do a half hitch knot. We've got the instructions here. So we're going to put this over here. We're going to do a U. Do a U. And pull this through this loop here. Okay. Okay. So this one is always going to, lay to the left. We're going to do this, basically a U, and push it through this loop here. I hope that made sense. This U, push it through. How's that look? Pretty good. Then you're going to take the next one, loop it through. Okay, you seeing what I'm seeing? It's starting to take shape. Making your U and putting this through. This one takes a little bit of practice, to be honest. It's an annoying knot. I call it my most annoying knot. But you're basically making a U and pulling it through. And you're going to do it twice with the same cord. So that's why it's a double hitch knot. You can see it makes a really nice border. So it's a really popular knot that's used in a lot of macrame projects. It's pretty much of a basic knot that you really need to know if you're doing macrame. It really finishes off a project really well. So U and pull under and pull. Again, I make a U, under, and pull. And 2 with each cord. U, pull under, U, pull under. All right, U, pull under. You don't forget to do 2 with each one. Make a U, pull under. This is one of those that you might watch several times before you get it. But once you get into, you see, even I had to look back at these instructions really quickly because, it's and the instructions are so clear that, it literally just walks you through each step. So don't worry, you can't get lost in the sauce. Plus you have this video now too, which I will post on the blog post for this project. And again, please visit our website. Oops, did something wrong. That's another thing that I love with macrame. It's so easy. Like you can't mess it up because you can undo anything. Make your U and just through here. You can just undo any knot that you do. So it's never a big deal if you make a mistake. You just undo it and try again. So make your U. Booyah. Booyah. Okay. I'm going to leave this. Okay, I'll do this one. One more. Oh, did that wrong. Again. So this always goes there. This one's always underneath. You make your U and you pull through. Okay. So anytime you make a mistake, just undo it and go back to your technique. Good. So now you've got a really cool border here. Now we're going to do this on the other side by simply doing it the other way. So this first cord is going to be our cord that always stays this way. And then we're going to take this one. Again, you're going to make your U, but you're going to be going obviously in this direction. And pull it through. Okay, so you make your U and pull through. Okay, next one, U and pull through. And U and pull through. Alrighty. Good. Make sure you get 2 on each one. Do not want to skip. Skipping is no bueno. And also, the thing about macrame too is you have to make sure you're using the same tension throughout. So you might notice it might be easy, especially on these half hitch knots, to make them tighter on one side than the other. So just pay attention to that. And if you see yourself maybe going a little tight, just let, you know, make it a little bit tighter on the next one. Or as usual, you can easily undo and go again. Super, super easy to make mistakes and not have to worry about. It's not, you're not painting or anything where, you know, you can't get the paint off the canvas once it's on there, you know. This macrame, you're allowed to make mistakes. So if you're joining, guys, just say hi. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And we are making this gorgeous wall hanging. Let me take a look and see if on. Awesome. Making sure I'm still live. I'm still learning this new program that I got to, because I'm really trying to be more consistent with the content for you guys. So as you can see, we are making our half hitch knots for our wall hanging. And this wall hanging looks so impressive. Like you can see the picture there. It just looks so impressive. It looks like you bought it and you didn't. You created it yourself. This is a homemade Luxe craft kit. Everything you need to create this project, plus the instructions are in the kit. So there's nothing for you to do but open it up and get to crafting. Okay. Okay. You. One more time. You. All right, let me put you back onto what we're doing here. And I'm on my last one here on this left side. And once we get here, we're left with what? These two in the middle. So let's again look at our thing and see what we have to do once we get there. Okay, so here. Take the right cord in the middle, put the left cord on top of the right cord, and create a double half hitch knot. Say what? Oh goodness, I cracked myself up. Okay, so that's over there. It's still going there. Okay, so we've got one last one there. All right, so we've got that. Make this a little tighter. All right, so what do we do next? We do it again. We make another row. So it looks just like that picture. And again, just a reminder, we're going to do this. This always goes on top of these rows. You're going to make a U and you're going to pull this through. So you're going to make a second row of these half hitch knots. And again, with each cord, you're going to do it twice because this is a double half hitch knot. So there you go. Again, make your U, pull it through. Make your U and pull it through. It's looking so professional, guys. It's like, it's kind of cool to see when you get a craft kit in the mail and you see this picture and you're like, there's no way I can do this. And you just follow those directions and you see what you are able to create. And everybody's looks different. It may not look specifically like the picture, but it's gonna look darn close, and it's gonna be your take, your natural take on the craft. So I always love it when our subscribers, you know, they tag us in the pictures of the crafts that they do, and they always do something different. Like that, whether they, you know, like last month's project that I showed you earlier, which is this one. They made that one but used different colors. So like maybe the truck isn't purple, it's blue, or these are like in a different place. They just I just love seeing you use your creativity in different ways. So like I was saying, we have this Hello Peep sign available on our website. And we also have a bunch of other spring and Easter type crafts. Easter's almost here, guys. How crazy is that? Every year I say the same thing. This year is just flying. So guys, here I wanted to show you this little thing here. So you see how we have some space here? It means I was not tightening this as tight as I could. So like I said with macrame, you can easily just undo and keep it pushing. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Make sure that these cords are underneath, this one on top, and I'm going to make this one nice and tight to get this back up where I need it to be. Back up there. Yep. Just like that. Yep. Once we are done with this next row of half hitch knots, then guess what? We move on to our spiral knots, which are so cool. It's one of my favorite knots. I just love the look of it. How did my hair get in that? I swear. Turn 40 and your hair just... I'm like, what's her name? Jada. Alopecia. Okay. I will not be making Chris Rock, Will Smith jokes tonight. Don't do it, Keitha. But seriously, y'all know that was crazy. I cannot believe he got up on the stage and bitch slapped that man. That don't make no sense. Okay. So, there you go. And, okay. And then we're going to do this side. And again, this one is our lead. Goes there. Everything else is underneath it. And we're going to make our U and pull through. Now we're going to make sure we're doing it nice and tight so that these are right underneath the other one. And making sure we're doing it doubly. So we're doing our double half hitch knots. Okay. Have you guys ever done a macrame project before? Let me know in the comments. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I will be checking the comments. So let me know your favorite macrame projects. It's just one of my favorite types of crafts. It's so relaxing. Even if it is a bit time consuming, it's super fun. It is really, really fun. It's one of those that you can do while you're like watching TV or listening to some music. You got your wine or whatever on the side. My drink of choice is always and forever Malibu and pineapple, or Malibu and pineapple juice. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's definitely a Barbados thing. I'm not sure. Is there a drinking age in Barbados? I have no idea. I didn't know of one. But I've been drinking that for a very long time. It's very good drink. So if you ever try it, Malibu, rum, and pineapple juice, come back on this live and tell me I know of what you speak now. It is amazing. Because it is. Okay, got this one. Got here pretty quick, huh, guys? Once you get into a rhythm, it gets pretty easy. Again, we are on this last one. So we're going to do a U and pull you through. Nope. No. Okay, so that. Okay. Boom. Okay, there you go. All right. Make this as tight as possible so that it ends on a good note. There you go. All right. We are done with this middle part. How gorgeous is that already, guys? I mean, honestly, this could be a project on its own, but we're gonna put a little, you know what I mean, a little something on here to make this even better. Oh, we need to cut those. All right, so we need 4 80-inch strands. Great. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go and grab my yarn. And in the meantime, check out what we will be making. For the seal strip? Yeah, Daddy can do that. All right, I'm back, guys. I am loving. Okay, so it took an hour to do this first part. Okay. Oh, I forgot my measuring tape. So the kit comes with the yarn you need and the exact amount you need. Actually, you get more than you need so that you can hopefully make some additional projects with the yarn, with the extra yarn that you have. So that's pretty cool. But then I just went out there to get this yarn because hello, Keitha, why are you not prepared? Thought I had everything. I think it's because I thought that I would not make the whole thing tonight. And I could stop here and just pick this back up tomorrow. But I really want to show you guys this spiral knot. It's a super cute. It is literally the square knot, but on steroids. Actually, yeah, let's do it tomorrow night, guys. Let's finish this up tomorrow night. It's been an hour. It's long enough for a live. We've got this part of our thing done. Let me show you. This part of it done. The next part that we're gonna do is this part. We're gonna do these spirals. The spirals over here coming down and this gathering knot. So I'll teach you how to do these tomorrow night, same time, same place, so that we can finish off this project. We've done this middle piece here, and now we're going to do those tomorrow. Does that sound okay, guys? It was so great crafting with you. Have an amazing night. Looking forward to crafting with you again tomorrow. And as always, grab your homemade Lux kit so you can do this craft with us. You can do it live with me. That way we can craft together. And don't forget to get your spring and Easter craft kits from homemadelux.com. Again, guys, have a great night. I had so much fun crafting with you. See you soon.